We're the Dog Pound, and you're watching High School Playbook on WLKY.
All right, here we go. Welcome to High School Playbook. I'm Kent Taylor. It was regional final night in Indiana and round 2 of the playoffs here in Kentucky. We kick off the show with a rematch. Our game of the week is the old rivalry, round 2. The last meeting was a knockout for the Crimsons. Britt Delbarba has the action from tonight at Male.
A rematch of the old rivalry. Manual trying to get to the 3rd round of the playoffs for the first time since 2008, while Male wants a redo of the regular season meeting. Manual making the trip over to Male this time. First quarter, quarterback Jordan Williams throwing it up for Colin Jefferson. 15-yard touchdown. Bulldogs up early 7-0. More from these two later that you're going to want to see. We're tied at 7 at the half. In the 3rd, quarterback Caden Mack connects with Braylon Miles. The Crimsons take a 14-7 lead. We're not done. Male gets one last chance with 90 seconds left in the 4th. It's Williams with the wheels. Takes it 18 yards, gets brought down at the 1. Next, the Bulldogs give it to Steron Davidson. 6-yard touchdown run for 6. Male going for 2 with 32 seconds left. Williams rolls right. It's Jefferson with an absolutely unreal grab in the back of the end zone. You gotta be kidding me. Male gets its revenge, 15-14 the final.
I'm just speechless, really. I mean, it's unbelievable. I mean, to make up, that's a great team over there, great team. And for us to win this, man, it's unbelievable. I really can't put it into words.
Keeping a high motor going, you know, they beat us 2 weeks ago pretty bad. I came in here with a chip on my shoulder. We underdogs. We didn't have nothing to lose, so we just had to get in and keep going.
An absolutely unreal ending. The Bulldogs are moving on to the 3rd round, while Manual's season ends with a 9-3 record. Reporting from Male High School, Britt Delbarba, WLKY Sports.
Thank you, Britt. All right, for the first time in 25 years, Bullitt East and St. X met on the football field. The Tigers get on the board first in this one. U of L commit Marlon Harbin right up the middle for 6, and it is 7-0 X. Then they get one with their passing game. Mason Trimble to Lucas Shelton, who flips it to Wyatt Graven, and Wyatt runs like his dad Gunner. He's gone like he's trying to get a hot tub of Stapleton. The Tigers roll into the 3rd round with a 50-20 win over the Chargers. The Tigers will host Male next Friday. Jay Cobb, a defending 6A state champ Trinity, hosting Simon Kenton. Rocks already up 14-0. The Pioneers going for it on 4th down, and Miles Howes high points it for the pick. There was a lot of that tonight. That set up this. Zane Johnson is going to get rid of it quick to Caleb Warner. And you notice that there aren't many Pioneers in the frame. He sprints in for 6 more. Rocks rolling. Last play of the first quarter now. They get the playoff just before the buzzer. And Johnson to Jason Hagan. He refuses to go down until he's in the end zone. Another touchdown for Trinity, and then after another Rocks interception. Some trickeration here. Jamarian Berry flips it to Warner, who sweeps around the left side for 6 more. Rocks roll 50-0. Their 3 wins from a three-peat. They'll host Madison Central next Friday. WLKY News Chopper with a Friday night flight to the East End, where 3-time defending 3A state champ Cal hosted DeSales. Centurions up 14-0 when the Colts get on the board with the John Dietz field goal. It's 14-3 Cal. But on the next play from scrimmage, Cal increases that lead. Jackson Burke, the 57-yard touchdown pass to Stone Perkins, make it 12-0 for Cal. Their 3 wins from a four-peat. After a 48-3 win tonight, they will host Union County, who they beat in the title game. That's next Friday. Matthew Jones of KCD hosting Holy Cross in a 1A matchup. Bearcats get on the board first in this one. It's Tyler Wilson who goes up the middle and in for 6. 7-0 KCD. The Cougars with an answer. Keep your eye on Jarek Hoover. He reads his blocks and dives in for 6, and we're all tied at 7. But it was all KCD from there. Wilson and the Bearcats advance. They win it 45-7. They'll be back home next Friday night hosting Newport. All right, back to the air. WLKY News Chopper with a flight above Fairdale, where the Red Hot Dogs hosted Streaking Butler. Dogs bite first. Jarrell Butler is looking deep here, and he connects with Raquel Johnson for the, trust me on this, out of the trees, the 80-yard touchdown, 7-0 Fairdale. And then the Dogs get aggressive, and after that touchdown, they go with the onside kick, and they recover it. So they're back in business, and Mr. Butler goes up top again, this time to Demetrius Taylor for 6 more. How about that throw and catch? Fairdale advances with a 24-8 win. The Dogs have won 7 in a row. They'll be at Owensboro next week. After the break, we're going to head to the OC, where the Bears and Mustangs put up a ton of points.
I'm Gabby Lauersdorf, and we're St. X cheerleaders, and you're watching High School Playbook on WLKY!
We are C Squared, the Grill Masters at KCD, and you are watching High School Playbook on WLKY.
Fire up the grill. All right, welcome back to High School Playbook. 2 teams that both average over 37 points a game. Which defense would come up with enough stops tonight? Preston Harvey has the highlights from the 4A showdown in Goshen.
It's win or go home. Both North Oldham and Spencer County coming off big wins last week, and both programs looking to keep it going in the second round state playoff matchup. Picking this one up less than a minute before the break, Kenyon Davis powers through on the QB keeper. Point after no good. North Oldham leads by just 1 at the half. It's 21-20. And to begin the third, Davis putting the team on his back once again. A little help from the big guys up front. 2-point conversion, no good. Bears take the lead 26-21. But it's not easy slowing down this high-powered Mustang squad. North drives down the field, and it's Ronan Renton punching in the go-ahead score. The extra point is missed with just a 1-point lead for the home team. In the final quarter, Bears looking for a stop, and they get it. Check this out. Colin Daniels picked off on the deep ball. Armin Samali gets the ball back for Spencer County. But the Bears unable to get any points from it and turn the ball over on downs. Renton and the Mustangs back in the driver's seat, and he's in for another score. North Oldham stays alive with a 35-26 win over Spencer County.
You know, grit. We tell them all the time. We've had a lot of wins. It's been blowouts this year, but we tell them that not every game's going to be like that. We have to find a way, and we preach find a way. We don't care if it's about 1 point or if it's about 21 points. Find a way to win. Dig deep. Find that heart and that grit deep inside of you, and our kids did that tonight.
North Oldham hangs on for the win to keep their season alive and advance to the Elite Eight, while Spencer County finishes the season with a 9-4 overall record. For High School Playbook, I'm Preston Harvey.
Thank you, Preston. They'll be at Franklin County next week. North will. All right, WLKY News Job across the river. Defending Indiana 1A state champ Providence hosting Milan with a regional title on the line, and the Indians took control of this one early, and it is Milan who wins it 22-7. Pioneers season ends at 10-2. Floyd Central on the road for a regional title at Bloomington South. The Highlanders season ends at 10-2 after a 55-7 loss. Now for our high school playbook highlight of the night, what else could it be? Make the play or go home. Mayo goes for 2. Jordan Williams to Colin Jefferson. And how about that grab and the body control? Looked like Omar Cooper gets the foot down for the 2-pointer and a 15-14 Mayo win over arch rival Manual. The Crimsons have the barrel, but the Dogs are still playing, and they have our highlight of the night.